Hi everyone, welcome back to Inhale, Exhale Tarot. I'm Jennifer. Inhale your future, exhale your past. I want to do a reading in regards to Michael Cohen's new book, Disloyal, and what that effect's going to have on Donald Trump. Not only for the election, but for the rest of his life. I did so many readings on Donald Trump, and he is not going to be reelected. But I will do a reading for you, and we're going to continuously look at that because energies do change, and we'll see what's going to happen. Now, in Michael's book, he was Donald Trump's personal lawyer, and in the book, it sounded like he was his right-hand man. He did all the dirty work for Trump, and Michael Cohen, people are looking at him, well, he's a liar, he's this, he's that. Well, he worked for a liar, and he knew he was a liar. He just wanted to be in next to what he thought was the most powerful man in Manhattan. Okay, so it gave him notoriety as well. So it was very, he said it was very selfish. And he did it for selfish reasons. And he knew, he said in his book what he did, he knew was wrong. And being in jail and looking at four walls and a ceiling, being away from his family, he really saw that Donald just, obviously threw him under the bus. He throws everyone under the bus who brings him bad press, I guess, whatever, or can hurt him. So I do have respect for people who own their mistakes, who take responsibility for their mistakes. We're all human. We're all on a life path, and we all make mistakes. But when we go within and say, you know what, I need to figure out what I need to do to correct my past and live in a positive way. So I have respect for that, Even people in jail who do horrible things and they come back and they just need a new start. But taking responsibility and really doing the work and doing a new start makes all the difference. Now, I would have respect for Donald Trump if he took responsibility for his past and present behavior. I'm talking slow here because he doesn't take responsibility. He blames everything on other people. Now, the way I see that is, well, he's a narcissist, right? So, and he has zero empathy, and he doesn't understand why people would be hurt by his words. Like, what's your problem? It's true. I'm telling you the truth, no? So I tend to feel sorry for him. He will pay for this. Definitely, there's going to be a karmic lesson that he's going to have to learn in another life. That is 100%. He's not going to be this billionaire in another life. He'll probably be a homeless person or an immigrant trying to find a new life and being turned back. These are karmic lessons that he's going to learn. Now, because he has no empathy, he's not going to wake up in this lifetime and say, I need to work on this. Because narcissism, I believe, is a mental illness. And unfortunately, there's no cure. There's no medication. There's no cure for it. It's something that happened to him as a child where, click, something shifted, and that's it. Because in your development as a child, it's very, very important that you have, loving parents and good guidance, and we all go through crap in our lives, but we tend to have good foundation. I'm not, anyway, that we'll get into another video in regards to that. But his niece, Mary, wrote a book in regards to him. She didn't really know him that well. She, yes, she witnessed things, but she got secondhand information through her family. This is Michael Cohen, who had an office right next to Donald Trump. And he did things for Trump that were very questionable. So let's look about what this book is going to affect Donald Trump. And I'm in the 100th page now, and I'm telling you, attorney generals and that are picking up this book, and it's not evidence, but they're going to dig deeper. They're going to dig deeper with this information. That's it for Trump. That's it for Trump. And it also talks about how he treats his kids. He really has no empathy for anyone. He really doesn't. But again, he'll relearn a very harsh lesson in his next life. And hopefully his soul can repair itself. So let's get to the cards and let's ask some questions. Okay, so I saged myself to be very non-judgmental, and we're going to read the cards as they come out and what my spirit guides want us to know and about this situation with Michael Cohen's book. So the first question is going to be, how is Michael Cohen's book that has just been released with so much damning information affecting Trump? How is Michael Cohen's book affecting Trump right now, his energy? How is Michael Cohen's book affecting Trump? Now, as I shuffle the cards, I want to say to you, have you noticed when Trump is defeated, he'll never say I'm defeated, but have you noticed that when he is defeated and when he does a speech at his podium, he talks very calmly, very low, very this, very that. Like the way he speaks with not at his rallies where he likes the crowd to scream and yell and clap. He talks very monotone. That's when you know Trump feels defeated. Okay, so what does Trump energies feel about Michael Cohen's book? And I'm sure he's reading it. Oh, he doesn't read, so maybe he's having someone read it for him. Michael Cohen's book. How does Trump feel about Michael Cohen's book? How does Trump feel about Michael Cohen's book? How does Trump feel about Michael Cohen's book? Okay. He feels everyone's against him. This card usually is working together, but maybe like what my first intuition was, he thinks everybody's working against him. Or this could also mean, because this is the foundation, this is the essence of the reading right here, this card. So this could also mean he's working with others to discredit. I don't know. Let's just continue. What's crossing him right now? This is the Queen of Swords. He's very worried about this coming out. He's extremely worried because as I'm reading Michael Cohen's book, there's a lot of information there that's illegal and it's really, really bad. So he's worried about the law. So is people working against him? He feels people are working against him, or is he working with people to make this go away? I'm not sure. I'm going to get a clarifier on that later. Okay, and what's crossing him is the law. It's the law. So the foundation is the Hierophant. Yeah, okay. So this is all coming together so far. The Hierophant is the law. It is the courts. He is completely freaking out by himself about the law coming after him. Yeah. Okay. So now let's look at the recent past. The recent past. The death card just came out. So he's known that when Michael Cohen's book comes out, well, that's it. There's going to be new beginnings. He knows people aren't going to put up with this, or does he? Because his brain is so skewed. He knows that this book is going to be not good for him whatsoever. And he's very worried about the law. He's very worried about the courts. Now, let's look at what's crowning this. He's working very, very hard to get out of this mess. Near future. Yeah, he's looking at a different direction. He wants to go back to how things were. What was he thinking running for president? He didn't think that people are going to dig into his past. Or he thought that he was always right, so whatever he was doing was right, and forget the law. He wants to go back to his life before, where people admired him and looked up to him and, stroked his ego. In the here and now, he's freaking out. This is battles. This is, he's completely, everything is in disarray with this book, because that's the question we ask. What does Donald Trump feel about his energies about this book? Here and now, he's not happy about it. In his environment, he's hoping for luck. This is the Wheel of Fortune. He's hoping that there'll be a shift, that people won't pay attention to the book. But it's like the bestseller right now, and it's just been released. His hopes and fears. He's hoping to just write off and take the bull by the horns and basically fight this. Because look, here we have lots of battles, and he's going to fight this. He's going to go to court. He's going to go to court because look, the Hierophant is the courts. He is going to be in court, and that's his hopes and fears is that maybe also people are coming after him. So the outcome card is celebration. And I think that is the people have had enough, that there'll be a celebration that this dictator is out and he's going to be held accountable. Yeah, and he's losing the battle. He's going to lose the battle. He's very, very, very worried about this book because he knows that what Michael Cohen is saying is the truth. Now, let's look at what the energies have to tell us about all this. Well, the Sun card, all these cards here are not good for Trump. His thoughts, he knows this is going down. He's never going to show anyone that he's worried, but he is. But this is a major arcana, and the energies are saying, look, this is going to be over soon, and we're going to start planting new seeds, and we're going to grow from this and learn from this. A lot of things are going to be rushing at us, and it's going to feel like chaos, but we can get through it because of the Sun card. We need a lot of strength. Okay, not just the United States, but the world. We're going to have a lot of strength, and we're going to get through this. Look, Sun card. We're getting through this. This is another major arcana. Oh, and the last card from the spirit energies is everything's going to be okay if we just follow our intuition and follow the star. we will be okay. This chaos will be over. So these 3 cards come from energy of what the people are thinking, or the 4 cards, I should say. This is what Trump feels about the Michael Cohen book. Now, I wanted to get a clarifier on this, the major card for the reading, the center of the card. So let's take another pack. I want to know what this 3 of Pentacles mean. Please tell me what this 3 of Pentacles means. Is it him working with others, or everyone against him, or people working together to get him out, and that's what he's worried about? What does that 3 of Pentacles mean? Death card. Yeah, people are working to get him out because he is damaging the country. The Death card. Let's look at another one. Yeah, they want a new start. So this is not him working with others. This is others working to get him out. Death card, new start, and the Queen of Cups. Yeah. Okay, so that's others not agreeing with Trump. This is people working together to remove him, and so that the country can heal. So that's the question of what Donald Trump thinks about the book, and he's very, very afraid, and he knows that it's going to be his downfall. Now, I want to ask another question. Now, the other question I want to ask is, what does Melania think about all this? I want to know what her energies are, because she shows the camera something, and her speech at the RNC, why my husband should be reelected. I did her cards a few times. She's not on his side. So that's what the cards say about her every time. So why? Well, look, she's not going to say he's a horrible person, right? So she's just playing the game. But you know what? It's going to bite her in the ass, because I don't know what she's up to. Let's look at Melania and what she thinks about all this. What's Melania's energy right now in regards to Donald Trump? What's her energy? What does she think about her husband? What does Melania really think about her husband? What does Melania Trump really think about her husband, Donald Trump? What is her true thoughts? Melania, Donald Trump, Melania, Donald Trump. Let's look at her, what she's thinking. I'm sorry about the shadows here. I have a light behind me. I'm trying to adjust. Okay, she wants a new start. The focus on this reading is she wants a new start. What's crossing her? Family. Family is crossing her. She's worried about her son. She wants a new start. She's worried about her son. And also, she's thinking about her family values of when she was a child. And she wants her son to have her values, not her husband's values. That's what's coming out. The foundation is, she has a contract with Donald Trump. She's married to him. So she feels, does she feel loyal? I think she's very angry at him. And I think she believes that he cheated on her. But yet she has a contract. And I think this is the prenuptial agreement recent past. Yeah, constantly worried about the courts. She's also very worried about the law digging into their business. What's crowning? She's in retreat. This is the hermit. This is someone who needs to get away from everything and think things through. She's thinking things through very carefully. Very interesting cards. Let's look at the near future. The near future, when Trump is not reelected, because that's what my readings have said time and time again. And in my next reading, I'll do the reading for you because I do it with myself and I see what's happening. She's going to need a lot of strength when he's out, or when she leaves him, could be. In her here and now, she's worried about the law. This is justice. She is so worried about what's going to happen. And she's not so much worried about Trump. Yes, she's connected to him. Yes, she's married to him. Yes, she, had sex with him and whatever. Yes, she has a bond. But she's more worried about her son. That's what she's more worried about. And in her here and now, she knows justice is coming. She's betrayed. This is Melania's energy right now. She's completely betrayed by Donald Trump. She's not showing anyone that, but that's her energy. Outcome. The Emperor. This is a major arcana. The outcome is the law is coming and it's going to dismantle the Trump empire. Once everything is done, she will rejoice because she's not happy. Look at this card. She has been betrayed many times by him because he has no empathy for anyone. He's not connected to anybody. He's connected to himself. So when he cheats on his wife, he's just thinking about himself and hoping not to get caught. But he's been caught many times and she knows it. She will rejoice when all this is over. She's going to start a new life. Let's look at what the energies have to say. Judgment card. She's going to have to go into herself and she's going to be judging herself on her decisions that she made. She created a beautiful child, Barron, who is Trump's son, his last son. But this is her son. And she's going to be questioning herself. And also, this is the Six of Pentacles. Usually this can be a very positive card, which is give and take. But I feel that she's worried that, because she's going to leave Trump. This is what these cards are telling me. And she's worried about losing everything. She's making her own money. Why do you need billions? First of all, he's not a billionaire, okay? He owes more money than he has. So what are you worried about? Stop worrying. Yeah, she wants a new start and she's going to have her own money and she's going to be planting new seeds. She's starting something new. Yeah, that is Melania. I know we get angry or we don't understand why she says what she says in front of the cameras. But she has to live with this man. So she is not speaking to the world and America. She's speaking to her husband. She wants things very calm until. she leaves. She's leaving. I mean, how long can any person have a relationship with a narcissist? It's not long. Some people it's 3 months. Some people it's 30 years. But eventually they leave. And that's her energy. And I want to, before we go, let's just ask one more question. The last question I want to ask is the last child, Baron, who's what, 13, 14 years old? Let's see how he feels. Let's see his energy. Poor kid. Born into this mess. What does Baron Trump feel? What are Baron's energies right now in his relationship with his father? Baron Trump, relationship with his father. Oh, a lot of sleepless nights. Look, he's 13, 14. He knows what's going on. He has a lot of anxiety, this poor kid. This is tremendous anxiety. What's crossing him? His father, the King of Pentacles, that's what's crossing him. Foundation. He is getting a lot of strength from his mother. A lot of strength. That's my first thought. Strength. He can't do it on his own. He's still a child, and he's getting strength from his mother. Recent past. This is someone who will rise above all of their difficulties. Maybe he's jockeying to get his father's attention. What's crowning this foundation is betrayal. I think him and his mother talk a lot. And I hope she doesn't give him details because he's so young. But he feels completely betrayed. Have you noticed he never smiles on camera? He's, you know, like his father doesn't really acknowledge him on stage. Betrayed. That makes sense. In the future, he's very worried about his life, and he's going to be ostracized, and he's going to be out, and he's going to be out of money. So I think he's saying to his mom, what's going to happen to us? Are we going to lose all our money? That's what he's worried about. In the here and now, he's hoping for a change. He's hoping that this all goes away. His environment is, look at this. This poor kid. Everything's coming to an end. I think his mother is talking to him and being honest with him. That's her only child. And I think she's saying this is coming to an end. Let's talk about the outcome. Yeah, knight in shining armor. He's going to be rescued. He's going to be rescued out of this family. It's his mother. And he's going to be going into retreat, maybe with his mom too. Foundation is new starts. This is planting seeds. This is pregnancy. This is new life. New life. Going in. New life. Disappointment. He has a lot of disappointment, and there will be a new start. And he's going to go back to nostalgia. And this is not Trump. This is not Trump. It's not nostalgia, sorry. This is more like, this also came out for Melania. these cards also came out. Well, a few of them came out for her. And I think that she's talking to her son, which is a lot of burden on him for sure. He's, is my father going to take everything away from us? So sad. Poor kid. You know what? He didn't ask to be born. He really didn't ask to be born. And he looks very sad on camera. He doesn't look like a happy kid at all. And my feeling is that his mother is very close to him, and I think that's his anchor. I'm feeling very sad for Barron, actually. Trump doesn't treat any of his kids nicely. He has stars, he has scapegoats, he's got kids that he completely ignores. It's all about him. And this poor kid is, hopefully Melania will save him so that he doesn't have to be near his father as much. So that's our reading. If you want a private reading, go ahead and email me directly, inhaleexhaletarot@gmail.com. I'll be more than happy to do a reading for you. And we'll see you at the next one. Bye for now.